Let me go to the brake setup, guys. These brakes are off a Porsche Cayenne. I already have the fronts. I ended up getting another set of rears. These are 370Z rotors, sport rotors, front and rear, and then ECP bracket, and an MFS brackets for the rear. He does make the fronts, but I already had bought the fronts a long time ago. And then yeah, I have all the hardware and pretty much ready to bolt on. I just need lines for the front and just to bleed it. Alright guys, so this is my new radiator setup for the Z32. I'm running a Chase Base Honda Tug radiator. I did have a different radiator, but gonna run this one. This one is a 3-inch core. It's a dual pass radiator, and it actually fits really nice in the Z32. I'll show you more videos of it when I end up installing it in the car and stuff like that. I did upgrade the fans to a small 10-inch dual fan setup. Not that the Chase Base is bad, but obviously it's made for a Honda, not for a RB swap Z32. So I needed more CFMs, so I went with some small fans. They do have some brushless available, but they're a little bit too high price for me right now, in my opinion. It's around like $800 for some fans, and these are half the cost. So hopefully these work. If not, I gotta get the brushless, but I think I'll be fine. They don't really bolt on directly, so I had to modify a little bit, but it works hopefully. And I'm running their filler neck as well. And then I got a wiring specialties relay, dual fan relay kit. And yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna go directly to my ECU. And then these are the hoses that I'm running. Not a direct fit, but they're pretty close to what I'm gonna be using for my application. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and put this on. Alright guys, so this is how I'm gonna put together the top portion of the coolant system. So this is the raised filler neck, and then I had the coolant port collector that comes with this manifold. I actually had it welded to a flange that Chase Base sells. That way it'll bolt right into the raised fill. And then I did mention another hose I was going to be running, but it's actually a little difficult to get it to work with this setup. I don't know why, it's just a lot difficult. But anywho, I ended up finding this hose around my house. I don't even know what car this came off of. I think it even came off like a Z32, to be honest with you. Here's like the part number, I guess. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, I think it's off a Z32. I wouldn't know why I had an extra hose. Or you know what? This might have came off an L28. So it's one of those hoses. So yeah, it works perfect. Let me go ahead and show you. The radiator is already mounted. I actually had to make some plates for it and get it welded onto the tabs. But yeah, it fits really good. I mounted the boost controller. I'm gonna change those lines to black ones. The red's nice, but they're a little dirty. So yeah, it's coming along, guys. First test drive's gonna happen soon. I already wrapped the door. Gotta wire up the fan still. And then I ended up wrapping the hatch and the wing. I'm not done with it. I gotta clean up the edges, but it's coming along, guys. So stay tuned, more to come. And then yeah, I actually painted the calipers yellow. Not sure. I don't think I'm gonna run the yellow. I'm actually gonna probably do a polish or burnt copper. So we'll see. The yellow is nice, but I don't know. Not sold on it yet. Alright guys, so I got a 9.5 Nismo as a spare. I got this really cheap because it was just one. It was a good deal, so I couldn't pass on it. But anywho, I got new lips for the HREs. It's about it's actually half an inch bigger than my previous lips, and it takes it from 18 by 8.5 to 18 by 9. I probably could have done like a 9.5 with more camber. But truthfully, I do need to run like a 3mm spacer to clear my calipers. I don't have them on right now because I'm going to paint them. But if I don't have that 3mm, it rubs on the caliper a little bit since they're 6-piston and they're pretty massive. And yeah, so essentially, it looks a lot nicer having this lip. I'm gonna send these out to get fully polished. I know the lip is chrome, so I'll probably get this polished as well, or I could get all the lips chromed. I don't know, we'll see, whatever makes sense pricing wise. But right now, so far, I love the look. I hated the other lips that I had. They were just way too, they were half an inch smaller, so I believe they're 2.5 inch lips. Now they're 3-inch lips. All right guys, so I got 2 Volvo electric power steering pumps. Both are off S40, I believe. I got them at the junkyard. One just has like an external, or like a raised filler, and one's like just built in. I do plan on running this on my RBZ and as well as the S14 when I swap the RB in it. These are kind of, well, at the junkyard I go to, it's kind of easy to get these. But even then, you can get these on eBay for like 200 bucks. So I know like on swaps, it's kind of hard to get power steering on there, or like even like getting like power steering kits, like they're expensive, or like you're gonna get like a 30-year-old pump. There's Hikis as well. So yeah, so pretty much I still have my pump actually, believe it or not. It's right here. It seems to be good, but I was looking at the kit for it and everything to run the lines. You know, you're already in at 500 bucks. And then for all I know, this, who knows how long this will last me. And then RBs like to throw belts at high horsepower, so figured, hey, just do it once. The pump goes bad, I could just throw another pump on it and be ready to go, you know. Anywho, so right now I'm seeing which one fits best in my Z. I did see a video online of some dude, I think his name's Billy. He had one of these, he put in the back. I do like that setup, but I just don't want to run that much lines to the back, to be honest with you. I'm trying to just simplify it, even though it's not bad. But since I have the space in the engine bay, my thing's cut right now, guys. But anywho, so it's like a clear view of what I'm doing. I'm debating on putting it here, or how it is factory on these cars. Factory, they're on the fender well on the Volvos. So if you go to the junkyard and look for a Volvo like 2005-ish, should have it in the passenger fender well. And yeah, next part of our car, guys. It's beautiful. It has pearl in it, dude.
Yeah, that shit's gold as fuck.
This is nasty ass.
It's bright color.
You like that plate though, huh? The TT life. Alright guys, next part out I'm working on. It's a 1993 TK3 twin turbo. Unfortunately, it's just a shell, and it's actually like a salvage title, so it's not worth saving in my opinion. So anywho, parting this out, this car has some good parts for myself that I'm keeping, and the plan is actually to sell the rest of the parts that I don't need and turn a profit, guys. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. It has some really good parts. Has KWV3s. I can't believe it, but previous owner bought them on this car, and the car never ran right. And he bought it for the car, drove on it for a little bit, and yeah, this color is gorgeous, by the way. I would love to save it. Look how beautiful that color is. I know they're pretty rare. And then not only that, twin turbo too. Fortunately, it's been hit right here. Of course, this part of the section of the correspondo. This quarter panel was replaced at one point. It looks like it was like part of an insurance shop a while back, because they changed the quarter panel completely. As you could tell from the as you could tell from the new welds, the spot welds. But yeah, this car's like a stripper spec. Has no interior pretty much. It's missing a bunch of stuff. No motor, no trans. It's been hit. Salvage title. Even if it's been hit and the title was clean, it'll probably be worth saving, even with all the parts missing. But the fact that it's a salvage title, it's hard for me to want to dump money into a car like that. Unless I was tracking this car. I would love to make a track car. Right now I can't do that. The truck needs to come first and the trailer, guys. I can't just make a track car and have nothing to take it there with. So that's first. And then yeah, I mean, eventually I'll get another Z or something pretty cool. to make a track car out of. But man, this color is gorgeous, guys. Kind of sucks, but the parts will live on in about 20 other Z's, so there's that. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It has a complete rear end. The complete rear end with the power tricks, hike is delete. So that's gonna be all for sale. So has the e-brake assembly, has some clean twin turbo wheels, and then the coolest thing about this car, has that titanium key, the factory titanium key. So my plan is actually to maybe take all the key cylinders and the ignition switch. It's already pretty loose, and just put it on my car. I never had a titanium key. Out of all the cars that I parted out, I never had one. And yeah, it'd be kind of cool to have a titanium key. I like it. I know they're expensive. They're pretty rare. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, guys. So I was taking off the coilovers, and the gift that keeps on giving. So this car has SPL end links for the sway bar. These are pretty pricey. It has ISR upper adjustable control arms, and then it has ISR tension rods. So I don't know, someone actually spent money on suspension on this car, so it's pretty cool. Alright guys, my 300ZX RB25 powered. I'm gonna give you guys an update on it because I haven't gave you guys an update. So as you can tell, I ended up relocating the power steering pump up here, the electric power steering pump. It was just a lot easier to make a bracket myself because I don't fabricate or weld right now. So it was just a lot easier, and I was able to mount the catch can directly to the mount I made. It's temporary. Eventually I'll fix it. I am gonna put the coolant reservoir up here, and I'm gonna clean this this pole positioning point right here because I ended up relocating the battery to the back. The car has a radiator system now. As you can see, the chase bays and the previous clips. Let's see if I can take this out. Yeah. So anywho, it's there. The chase bay stuff. Core support is back in. Core support is back in, guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm not finished wrapping it. I gotta order more wrap. I ended up running out of wrap. Alright guys, I got interrupted, but so I got the fully polished HREs back. My uncle did the polishing on this. I did go half an inch bigger, and I did run like a what is that, like I guess like an inch spacer, half an inch spacer. So I guess the fronts are like a 10 or 9.5. I kind of guesstimated on the fitment. I mean, I've been doing it for a while, so I kind of get away with stuff. I added camber. Actually on the KW V3s too, actually. So I haven't posted that. It's on the KW V3s, ISR control arms. I added control arms in the back, adjustable. So I fixed the camera in the back, fixed the camera in the rear. I got these Falcon Azinis 245 4018s, and then I got 285 3018s in the back. And I do like the smaller profile tire, but truthfully, I think I'm gonna get like a 35 series for the back because I feel like it's a little small. But I already had these tires, so I'm gonna burn through these tires first. I kind of like the more meatier look, but drop down in the comments. What do you guys look? The more fitment look, like stretchier look, or like the more meatier tire look? I'm trying to figure out which one I like more because I could go like a 225 4018 in the front, and it'll be more of a stretch. So anywho, I gotta finish wrapping the car. I ran out of wrap. That's the only reason why I finished it. So I gotta order my wrap. I got these confetti Recaros that need to get redone. I gotta order brackets. So just a few more things. So brackets, finish the wrap, registration, and then the exhaust. Right now I just have a downpipe, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get like an RB25, the CX Racing one to fit. Downpipe that they sell for an S14, S13. I'm gonna see if I can get it to fit. So I might need to extend it or anything. I just want to drive this car already. I don't want to like send it out to get fabricated, stuff like that. It's gonna just take a while. It's gonna cost more money. I have a couple other projects coming along, so I wanted to show you guys that too eventually. But this is just an update on this one. But so far, what do you guys think about the progress so far? I got the KWs. Oh, I even forgot to mention, I got the Brembos on. I kind of scratched the paint a little bit and stuff like that, but the Brembo 6 pistons are on, and the Brembo matching 4 pistons are on in the rear. So I think that's pretty tight. All right, guys. So hopefully in the next video, I'm actually driving this car on the street. It would be really sick because I've been putting a lot of effort and time and money into this project. So hopefully next video I'm driving it, and it should be a sick video.